Previously on the Block NZ, with Judgment Day looming, the pressure ramped up.
I have had enough.
Joe and Damo still found time for a laugh.
Hang on, wait. Ah!
These are my good pants.
He couldn't bend his knees. He didn't want to crack his pants.
But if there's one person without a sense of humour,
Your tradies breach, they will be banned.
it's Peter Wolfcamp.
It seems rough. It's kind of painting 101. They should know better. For what it's worth, I would sand it.
Tonight, shrink-wrapped and weatherproof, it's crunch time for garage completion.
It's a matter of getting an ultimate garage or a garage.
A wolf let loose in the camp stirs things up.
Nah, he's pulling a leg.
Oh, but he's not playing a game.
No.
With some serious consequences.
That 15 grand, that's going to be added on to your reserve.
And a smashing challenge with some familiar faces.
It all starts now.
You could break me down to nothing, break me down to nothing. I'll keep giving you more.
It's day 14 on the Block NZ, and who would have thought it could be so tough? It's been a rough ride so far, with our couples battling the elements and sleeping rough as they're desperately trying to finish their first rooms. But now we're at the pointy end. The teams have just 2 days left to have their garages completed for judging. And the brief was not to create just any old garage. I wanted the ultimate garage, and the teams have really upped the ante with their edgy and ambitious designs. But it's one thing to look good on paper. It's going to take one hell of an effort to make them a reality.
Yeah, it's come out pretty well. It's actually really good. So by midday, we have to have this whole room top coated.
But nothing is ever simple on the Block NZ, especially when this guy is on the prowl.
It seems rough to me.
Rough?
Texture. It's almost sort of that 1970s stipple.
We did use rough rollers.
I would use this for painting block work. So if it looks like a mountain range, your final coat's going to look like a mountain range. They should know better. For what it's worth, I would sand it. I leave it with you.
Okay, thanks.
Peter Wolfcamp might have been in the game for 25 years, but Corbyn's not buying it.
It looks fine. Look at the ceiling. That's where the most light's coming off it. Nah, he's pulling a leg. I'm sorry, I don't believe him. Look at him in the light.
Corbyn, he's the foreman. He's not going to come in here and purposely pull our legs.
I'm a little bit sceptical about what Pete's saying, so I climb up and roll the top coat on the storage area to see what it's going to look like.
We're not going to be doing the rest of the house like this, Corbyn. Why keep it like this?
I actually think it's fine. I truly believe it's fine.
It's bumpy from here. It looks terrible. It looks like acne on a wall.
Let's hope house number 4 hasn't made the same mistake.
Go into Joe and Damo's, look at the walls, sealer coats on, smooth. Beautiful job. The best thing is I see it's done really, really well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Good on you guys, because are you a bit of a novice with painting?
No, I've only ever done it once, and it was at the Gelux Colour Challenge. It's the first time I've done it.
I think our paint job's pretty good. The undercoat looks quite good, eh?
Yeah, that's real good. Did a
Yeah.
good job.
So 48 hours to go until reveal. Are you tracking all right? Are you going to make it?
We've got the builder coming in tomorrow and the plumber.
Yep.
And the Sparky, so
Sparks, okay.
so we're just relying on the tradies to make sure they hear
Turn
and
up
do
on
what
time?
Yeah.
And there's still a lot to do to bring Damo's luxury party garage to life. There's the recycled timber bar to put up, Joe's feature lighting to install, and the concrete floor still needs to be polished. But at least their undercoat's looking sharp.
No, it's looking really good.
The primer is also going on in our youngest team's garage. They were the front runners before washout week, but now they're in cruise control.
Hey, babes.
Yeah?
Have you heard that Marie and James are nowhere near painting yet?
Oh, really?
Maybe Marie and James are still on island time.
But how good is it that we're painting already?
Far out, yeah. We're quite ahead at then, aren't we? Oh, well, less for us to do tonight, eh?
Less work for me to do tonight, eh? While you're snoozing.
In an effort to convince Corbin to sand, Alex goes to see some smooth operators.
I know that Joe and Damo have painted all night. They put their first coat of primer on, and Corbin isn't keen to sand, but I really want to go and see what the right look is like.
How bad is it?
It's like a stucco home. But I just wanted to see what it looked like. Anyway, I'm definitely deciding to sand after seeing this because this is really nice and smooth and that's how we want it. I know that Corbin's feeling a bit upset about this and he's putting his foot down saying we're not going to sand. I'm actually going to put my foot down now and say, no, we are sanding because I want to start the same way that we're going to finish. And I know he does too. He's just blinded by the fact that he's made a mistake and upset. I just snuck over to Joe and Damo's house to have a look to see what their paint job looks like. Theirs is smooth.
How smooth was it?
It was like a baby's bottom. We've got to sand.
Okay.
It just looks 10 times better. Are you okay to sand now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let's just bite
we
the bullet
just need
and
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we won't ever do that again.
Yeah, definitely won't.
A valuable lesson going forward. And it seems the Wolf isn't done handing out harsh lessons just yet.
Oh! No. Never, ever, ever do I want to see you in anything other than safety boots, ever.
The boots are really uncomfortable. I still haven't broken into them.
I don't care if you get up in the morning and go to the toilet or whatever, boots. They are my favourite shoes. I never wear them on site.
I'm not even a Crocs person, but they're just so much more comfortable at the moment.
What's your plan? Because I see a lot of work and stuff all the time. I think Marie and James are a long way behind. There's still no finishing lines on, there's still no door in. I noticed you've got the door outside and it's got rebaited jambs. How do you fit it into an existing opening?
Thinking about switching to architraves, but
Too late.
it's a debate at the moment.
They can't get their sanders back to finish the jib stopping because it hasn't dried enough overnight. First coat, second coat, top coat, finish coat, and then fitting it out. 2 days to go.
Yeah, Peter doesn't think we're going to finish on time, but Peter hasn't seen us paint.
I think that they're probably not even going to get a coat of paint on today. They're miles behind. You've got a power of work to do. Good luck.
We do. Thank you.
There's nothing like a dose of Wolf Camp to turn the block to mission impossible. Two days to go before garage reveal. And just when they thought it was safe to carry on with their garages, I'm calling the teams in for a challenge.
What do you reckon the challenge is going to be?
I don't know.
The winners of the Block NZ challenges can take home prizes which can seriously up the wow factor of their houses. And today is no exception.
I wish they had a running race. Just a running race with winning.
Or Egan Spoon.
We don't have to do that. Corbin will have some sort of engineering way of doing it.
It's not quite egg and spoon, but it is a race and there will definitely be breakages.
Oh my goodness.
We walk into the challenge warehouse and we see a whole bunch of boxes with Freedom badges all over them.
Oh my goodness. And Mark has a very suspicious grin on his face and it's making me a little bit uneasy.
G'day everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Freedom Furniture Digger Challenge.
Ooh.
Today is pretty much a simple price check. I've set out a mini obstacle course in which you'll have to navigate a digger through. Each team then has to pick up 4 same Freedom Furniture items with the claw of the digger and place them in price order. Least expensive through to most expensive. Then you swap drivers and you gun it for the finish line. There's a couple of rules. Every item that you nudge along the way will cost you 30 seconds of time. Every Freedom Furniture item that you get wrong in terms of its price order will also cost you 30 seconds. then the team that has the fastest time, once breakages and price point errors have been calculated and added on, will win $5,000 of Freedom Furniture vouchers.
$5,000 from Freedom Furniture is what's up for grabs, and that is huge.
Now that's a great prize and comes in very handy when it comes to finishing these houses of yours.
Out of all of the challenges so far, this is actually the one that I'd want to be winning.
Really?
Yeah, $5,000 from Freedom, it's massive.
Would you like a demonstration?
Yes,
Show us the course first.
Because I've got 2 expert digger drivers to show you how it's done.
Okay.
Damo, if you could just open the garage door for us, please, mate. Everyone, meet Pete and Andy from last year's Block NZ.
Nigel Bushty from Sight Safe New Zealand.
Oh, yeah?
We hear you're putting a queen bed in for teenage kids.
Yeah, what's your problem with that?
Do you know how unsafe that can be, mate?
How's it going? Yeah, it's sorry looking bunch.
It's weird, it seems like we already know them because we were so into last season.
Yeah.
G'day, guys.
G'day, Mark.
Nice to see you. Welcome back to the block.
Cheers.
You pleased to be here?
Oh, it's good to be on this side of it.
All right, Pete, you know how to drive these things pretty well. Should these guys be worried at all?
Oh, no, they're pretty forgiving, these little ones, but you don't talk it up, Mark. No, I haven't had a go yet.
That's just a hydraulic teaspoon. Don't worry about those.
Really? All right, well, Pete, are you going to go through it first?
Yeah, I'll give it a crack.
All right, show us how to do it. Watch closely, everyone.
You know what you're doing, mate?
We definitely feel the pressure from the rest of the teams, like Damo said this morning. Right, you're off to win this challenge too, Alex.
Did he?
Oh my gosh.
Man, it's not easy, eh?
Corbin, I heard him say before, there's no way, but he says that before every single challenge and they smash everyone. Oh my gosh. How the heck?
Oh, you guys are going to love this.
I'm worried.
I
This
see.
bit looks like the fun bit.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be hilarious. Let's have fun with it.
Oh my gosh.
That's how it's done by the master. But how will it go for the apprentices?
Ben, you're out of it. You're a city boy. Corbin, you're a city boy. And James, sorry, mate, you're in the same pile. So this is where Manel 2 comes back, eh? You watch what happens.
All right, well, you take that then. There you go, and you use that.
Nigel.
Thank you. Stand back.
OK, we need to decide who's going to go first. Who wants to go first? Oh, come on.
All right, we'll do it.
Damo, good on you.
And Joanna.
Go, Joe. When Damo said we'll go first, I'm like, no. I was freaking
I
out.
just want to get into it, eh?
Go, Joe.
Nice, guys.
Go, Joanna.
All right, Damo, when I say go, I'm going to start the stopwatch and Nigel Bushty will be following behind, taking note of any indiscretions. Go.
Oh, Mark said go, and I was pretty confident.
Pull those down.
That's not a great start.
What's going on here?
Pull those levers down right on the outside.
And then confidence sort of fell away pretty quickly because I couldn't get the bloody thing to go forward.
Then you got to pull that down and it'll go.
Oh, yeah.
I think Damo is going to do really well at this.
I started well.
Far out.
Going well.
It's doing awesome. I'm not going to be awesome. You're exactly like a bull in a china shop, aren't you?
Wasn't that bad.
You were. Don't break any of the furniture.
After navigating the maze, the next step is to organise the furniture with the claw of the digger.
The drawer's going to fall out, but that's good.
From least expensive to most expensive.
That's broken. Jump in there.
Is that there?
No.
Not sure how much that's worth now.
We got any more tables? I crushed that table,
You're
though, eh?
smashing it, and you don't just smash it once, you smashed it like 3 times.
Just smashed it.
After delicately arranging his furniture, Damo hands over to Joe to bring the digger home.
That took
Oh,
way
gosh.
too long, eh?
Yeah, I was quite nervous before I drove the digger. Okay. I'm just going to go straight through that one. I thought I was basically just going to plough through everything and not be able to stop it and go through the wall on the other side of the building or something.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yay!
I let you down, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Woo!
Go.
Go, James. Go, go, go.
Go.
That's a good start.
That's a good start, yeah.
Hey! Go, you're doing good, you're doing good. You're doing really good. Just like we didn't know Alex had a bursary in photography, we hope that others don't know that James used to work for Hire Pool.
I've played around on the diggers in the yard. I've never really done any actual digging.
You're doing really good. I'm just like, whoa, he can drive. Pete's got a bit of competition here with my James.
But we may have found Corbin's weakness.
Driving the dig around the course is actually quite difficult. Like, you do need to be pretty careful and precise with it.
No.
There's another one.
I'm knocking boxes over, so I personally think the course is a little bit tight.
And Ben's not faring much better.
I think Ben's doing really well manoeuvring it through the boxes. I don't know if he touched any. I was pleasantly surprised, actually.
Safely through the course, the boys need to organise their furniture with a 30-second penalty for each item they get wrong.
You're doing really good.
Lifting the furniture is going really well. I'm following Pete's example pretty closely.
He's doing really well.
I know, he's awesome.
I guess he's like my digger driving idol.
Reverse, reverse!
It's a little bit of a risk putting a novice digger driver around expensive furniture with a bucket. I mean, what were they thinking?
It doesn't, like, you can just pick it up, whatever, you can just hook it around there. And... So when it comes to placing these furniture bits, I'm not even thinking about how much they cost.
We want it in front of the chair, beside the chair. Oh.
So I'm just asking Quinn to tell me where to put them.
You shoved the scoop right through the bottom of the set of drawers.
Yeah.
Out.
With the furniture rearranged, some of it permanently, it's up to the girls to race to the finish.
I yell at him to get out so I can have a turn, because I've been dying to get on this digger. Tell me what to do. I am nervous for how to get around, but at the same time, my excitement's just overtaking all the other emotions I have had right now.
Go.
Okay.
Alex hops on, and Alex is doing incredibly well, like a whole lot better than I did.
Oh my God!
And I was like, no way. You know, she's jobless at the moment. I think you can go work for a digger
Whoever
company.
thought the girls could drive?
Hey, you're doing real good. When Quinn was driving that digger, I was so proud of her. She was doing perfectly. Now bring it home, babe.
All the way over.
Yay! I get off it and I'm just so happy. The adrenaline is just going all the way through me. I actually jump on James. He doesn't catch me, but I jump on him.
Nice. Well done.
Well done.
Hey!
Excellent.
I would love to win this prize. Maybe, finally, we can win a challenge. Finally.
The teams have just had a crash course in digger driving.
He's doing really well.
I know, he's awesome.
As they race to arrange 4 pieces of furniture according to their price tag.
We got any more tables?
But which couple has achieved the best time and will go home with $5,000 to spend at Freedom Furniture?
Well done.
Oh, wow.
Rightio, guys, I think we'll all agree you had a lot of fun out there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know how much success. The good news is no one got the order right. In fact, one team got it all wrong.
Wow.
But let's find out how well you did. Joe and Damo. Your time was 19 minutes and 52 seconds, which unfortunately was the slowest time. But remember the demerit points. Mr. Bushty, how did they go?
Yeah, well, Damo, mate, you're not only a hazard to yourself, you're a hazard to the community and probably the whole country.
We're not sure, mate, whether you're suffering from some sort of neurological disorder. But aside from all the destruction, you actually did not too bad.
Oh, thanks. Cheers, guys.
So with the penalties tallied up, it's your result.
Ooh,
22 minutes, 22 seconds. Alex and Corbin, you had the fastest time of 16 minutes and 12.
Wow.
Well done.
When Mark says that Alex and Corbin have done it in the fastest time, it's just like a same old story.
Oh.
But how does it change?
Yeah, Corbin, you look like you knew a little bit about the digger and how she worked. Driving, well...
Marginal.
Marginal.
Left it to Alex. No, you guys actually did quite well. There was quite rough coming through the corridor, so there was a few penalties.
Oh, there's a lot of penalties.
And then Alex and Corbin been dominating series. Boom! Behind us. I was stoked. That was a win straight away, eh? I was like, good, sweet. Whatever happens from now, it's just a bonus, eh?
Marie and James. 18 minutes and 18 seconds, so not overly fast. Where do we go from here, though?
James looks like he's definitely driven a digger before. He was quite smooth on the moving the things, and there wasn't much destruction. Damo.
Point taken.
Oh, that's good.
Nice. They blow the other teams out of the park like 2 minutes shorter.
Obviously, James's skills came into play a bit there, so...
Quinn and Ben, a very quick time, I have to say, 17 minutes and 40 seconds. From there, though, how did they go?
Ben, I reckon he's definitely been taking operating lessons off Damo.
You guys navigated the course quite well, but struggled a little bit with moving the objects.
And you were the two that got them all in the wrong order.
Oh. Yay!
So our winners are Marie and James.
We've won. I'm just so happy. $5,000 from Freedom. Holy moly. Honestly, we can do so much with that money in our house. I'm stoked. You know, there's a chance. Other people can win.
Well done, guys.
Well done.
Good stuff, bro.
I'm really happy for Marie and James, for them to finally win something as well. They haven't won anything yet either, so it's nice to share the prizes around a bit.
Holy moly!
Here you go. Come and get your Freedom Furniture gift voucher to the value of $5,000. Congratulations. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for your contribution. Pete, very impressive early on. Andy, not so impressive. But your Nigel Bushty continues to entertain us all. One word for you guys, garages.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, gotta go back.
With a long night of work ahead, I've got a surprise for them outside.
Yeah, there's so much painting to do. It feels like we're painting the whole house in one night. There's that many coats of paint that need to go on.
This is my second one. Interesting, it's got cookie dough in it. There's a lot to do. We've got to get all the painting done. We've got to do the bench top. I want to try and make a table as well.
2 mochachinos, thanks.
There's a lot to do, isn't there?
I'm going to try a chocolate one now.
Refueled and refocused, it's time to head back to the block because there's only 40 hours until room reveal. While the teams were away, the only place where there's been any groundbreaking progress was at Joe and Damo's. Their floor is now polished, so they can focus on getting the rest of their paint on. It's going to be a heavy night on the brush for all of the teams tonight. Let's just hope that Alex and Corbin used the right roller this time.
So we're just going to have a feed and then get priming.
So we've still got heaps of painting to do in the garage. It's about time that Quinn hits the sack, so I might just stay up and do as much as I can.
About 34 hours till reveal, and we still don't have a top coat on yet. It is overwhelming, everything that we have to do.
By midnight, there's finally something to sing about in House 3.
So we've painted this room and it's ready to be groomed and it is white and so brown.
But there's not much to croon about at House 2.
1:15, and we're on our second coat of undercoat.
There's a lot of area to cover, and it feels like it's never going to end.
10 to 5 in the morning. We're just starting our first coat of colour in the garage.
4:59. Ceiling done, all the priming done, and we just need 2 coats of grey and we're done.
First coat down. Sleep for an hour. Second coat. Good night.
One day to garage reveal, and the teams have emerged bleary-eyed after a night of hard labour. And no one's feeling it more than Marie and James, who spent the whole night trying to paint themselves out of a corner.
So last night we were up all night and pretty much most of the morning. We didn't stop till about 6:40. Had a quick sleep and got up an hour later. Yeah, we needed to get all the painting done, so all up 5 coats in that room.
But just when Marie thought things were looking up...
How do you want to get on? Same shoes as yesterday. Oh! No.
The wolf can see everything.
Yesterday I told you about the shoes. The other day WorkSafe prosecuted a company where there was no injury. It was $15,000. If I get fined 15 grand for you not wearing the right boots, then that 15 grand, that's going to be added on to your reserve.
I was honestly just running out of our house to go and quickly have something to eat to give me a bit of energy, and Peter comes in and shoots me down. I'm thinking, Peter, do not say another word, I understand.
I don't need to tell you again.
I think Peter may have me in his sights, but I'm not scared.
There's a different kind of bad news at house number 1. It's bad enough carpeting over a beautiful, not to mention expensive concrete floor. With 2 coats of paint and the sealer still to go on the walls, that pesky lost blue book is coming back to haunt them.
We get up this morning all ready to paint, and our carpet guys have tuned up at 8 this morning. They're going to take 4 hours at least to lay this carpet. I kind of thought that the carpet guys were going to turn up at either 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And maybe I made up those other times in my head, because really I had 8 o'clock written down in my blue book, but I lost that, so.
Yeah, that does really screw us up, because there's no more painting and the tradies can't do anything while they're here. We're going to have to paint after the carpet's gone down, and we really can't afford to have any paint drop on this carpet.
And like the other teams, some of their design features are yet to be installed. Like the sliding doors they ordered to hide their recess workbench, their door-activated lighting, and wall-mounted clothes-drying rack. Next door, Joe is feeling pretty upbeat about what was the biggest bone of contention for Damo's party garage.
So last night we were chipping away at the garage, doing the back wall. I've been painting that. Our metallic wall looks amazing.
But it was a big ask getting it past Damo.
I just wanted to know what you thought.
What is it?
It's like metallic.
No silver paint on the brick wall, thank you. I like that silver. I knew I'd like that. The first moment I seen it, I thought that'll go good.
So everything's sorted then.
This whole wall's gonna be repainted.
Why?
I've missed some patches, so I have to redo it.
I don't mind how it looks at the moment, to be honest. I can't even talk properly.
Rubbish.
No, it doesn't look rubbish.
It does.
You're delirious. It doesn't look rubbish. Oh my God.
Okay.
Does it look rubbish?
Yeah, it's got big holes everywhere. This has got white spots all over it.
Damo does my head in.
With the threat of a $15,000 penalty and a pile of work still to do, Marie's finally ditched the Crocs after her early morning tiff.
I'm over Peter. I've had enough of Peter. He's always picking on me, I feel, so whatever, it's to be expected. 15 grand added onto our reserve because of my $4 Crocs is totally not worth it. We've got heaps to do, and the last thing I need is Peter telling me something I already know. He's always telling me things I already know, so I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, I'll give you a boot in the bum.
Marie and James's run to the deadline is gathering some serious momentum, while their friends at the back seem to have faded out.
It's the day before room reveal. They're in bed and just like doing nothing.
We have spent hours today while the carpet was being laid, making food, eating the food, making more food, eating.
Twirling.
Yeah, in the middle of our twirling, the fridge got delivered.
A bare fridge was one of my compulsory items, but it seems the way the door opens doesn't work for the space it's going in.
Oh, effing heck.
DIY Ben came out. Go, Benny, go! And switched that puppy over.
Moment of truth. Hey, you did it! Ah. Nice.
Alex and Corbin spent last night getting over a rough patch.
Yesterday we rectified that problem by sanding down all of our painting, and then we started again from scratch.
Last night we used a super smooth roller, which is what we should have used in the first place, so it actually came up really nice and we're really happy, eh?
Yeah.
And the only breakfast Corbin's had time for is a big slice of humble pie.
It's looking really good.
Yes. Yeah, nothing like a good sand, eh? I was a bit stupid yesterday thinking Pete was trying to stitch us up. No, thanks for the advice, eh? Much appreciated.
That's all right.
And it's amazing how much of a difference it did make.
Yeah.
It was mind-blowing. Yeah. Sorry, Pete. You are the man and I should have listened to you.
Yeah, good.
It's true.
And look, I mean, you've got a lot of painting to do.
Yeah.
So it's best to learn those lessons now.
Do you know what? You're only going to need to learn that lesson once.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
But we won't do it again.
You live and you learn. You live and you learn.
It's the afternoon of day 15, and the teams are on a mission to complete their ultimate garages.
Midnight tonight is when we would like to be finished, and then tomorrow it's probably just going to be the final little interior touches.
I've got the undercoat on, first top coat just going on, lights still to be put in. We'll do what we can to get it finished. Obviously, we've got a list of things we'd love to get done.
We're nearly there. This is the final coat. I think we're definitely going to finish. It's just a matter of us getting an ultimate garage or a garage. And so that's what we're fighting up against now.
The garage has been out of bounds for Quinn and Ben all morning, which has left time for a spot of shopping and some important conversations.
Imagine if Joe's maiden name was O'Neill. And then they hyphenated their name for Joe, and it would be Joe Neil O'Neill.
Even though we've done nothing all day but eat a lot, not worried. No, we're fine.
But these two soon change their tune when they get back to site and they still can't get on the paintbrushes.
Everyone's going to be here for ages.
How am I supposed to paint there?
Just move it. Taking 4 hours to lay the carpet and glad wrap down, and then we're going to have to mask every edge. It's just taking ages. We need to paint 2 coats. Then we've got our sliding door guys coming with a few more shelves. Then our builders can install that.
If the tradies don't finish everything on time, then it just means there's more stuff we have to cram into tomorrow, so that wouldn't be ideal.
And while Quinn and Ben may have blown the budget by laying carpet over their expensive concrete floor, Alex and Corbin have a firmer hold on their piggy bank and a clever way to add some cool factor to their garage.
We couldn't afford bikes. Instead of buying them, we decided that maybe we'll just make some cute little cutouts of them. I'm really strict on our budget because to me the garage isn't a place where we should be spending a lot of money.
We do need to think about our market and who is going to be the end user. We will push the boundaries in some areas, but also try and keep safe too.
Meanwhile, James is pushing some boundaries of his own.
Shopping today by myself.
Marie sent me to Bunnings to pick up a few things, a few accessories for our garage. It's pretty spiky and stuff. The most important thing on my list is a man plant. I don't know what a man plant is. I guess anything I choose is a man plant. Oh yeah, it could be manly enough. I wonder what she'll say if I came back with that. I reckon it looks pretty manly. It's got some big leaves. It's green. I think I found the man plant.
Okay, what does it look like?
It's got big green leaves. It kind of looks like the tip of a crowbar or something, so I guess you could call it manly. Like a chisel. It looks like a chisel, so.
So if you think it's manly, then I'm assuming it's pretty manly. Okay.
I'll just go. I'll see you later, boy.
And while Marie is home alone, her nemesis comes knocking.
Oh, the wolf is here. I'm just in the garage, you know, just helping out the boys, cleaning up and everything. And then the wolf walks in. Why is he here?
How you travelling?
Good. We got it all painted. The house is full of tradies.
It's all painted?
Yeah. It's all painted. All the walls are done. 2 undercoats, 2 top coats, 2 ceiling. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So he eyes up my cutting in that I did by freehand. Who does he think he is? Tell me you're happy with it too, Peter.
You do need to tidy that up, because that's...
Freehand though, pretty good for freehand.
Look at the big marks that I see on the wall over there.
What marks? Why do you have to be so mean to us, Peter? You're always coming and picking
It's not about being mean, it's just about getting the best. No, I don't think I'm mean. These are going to be houses of a certain standard, and that every little step is a step towards that end goal. And I mean...
Oh, you want the best for me?
I want the best for all of the teams, and to me...
Oh, come on.
Love,
That's
did you sand between coats?
I do not know what Peter's problem is. Like, he just keeps coming in and he really knows how to push my buttons.
I would give it a tidy up if I was you.
Oh, you always say that.
That's right, your choice, your
What did you think I was doing when you walked in?
Look at this. This is nifty. Is this new door?
It's to block you out.
All right.
It's not just the critical eye of Peter Wolfkamp that contestants have to concern themselves with. With less than 18 hours to go, Shannon and I decide it's time for a visit.
Knock, knock.
Ooh.
Wow, wait.
What?
Hang on. It's a garage. You remember I said do a garage?
Yeah.
Carpet.
So-
Why?
Is there something really ugly under here or something?
There's actually something really beautiful under there. There's polished floor under there as well.
That's what worries me. You've done a floor finish and then you've done another finish on top of the floor finish. Budget-wise?
Mark's a bit confused with the way that we think. Budget-wise, yeah, it's not looking the best, but our carpet looks damn good. Hi. How's it all going?
Wow.
It's looking cool.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the first thing that gets my eye is the fact that you've got actually quite expensive looking finishes, to tell you the truth.
We're investing a bit because we're turning into a bar.
I don't want to be disparaging in any way, but you've got bathrooms to do, you've got a kitchen to do, you've got a master bedroom to do. These are all things that add a lot of value to the house.
It's a risk though, isn't it? Because you invest a bit of money and then you put everything on the table to maybe win some money back on the weekend, or you don't, so...
Well, guys, you're obviously going all out for a win in the first room, so I hope I can deliver some good news for you tomorrow. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll invite you over for a beer in our little bar.
Take you up on that.
Cool.
While Joe and Damo are treating their garage as an extension of their living space, Alex and Corbin have more conservative ideas.
Looks like a garage.
We think a garage is a really practical space, so we're definitely going to add some flair to it, but...
It's more to do with practicality and being able to store. The money should be thrown towards kitchens or bathrooms or living spaces that you spend more time in.
Anything special lined up?
For something a bit snazzy, this whole wall here, we're going to do a yellow diamond stencil wall.
We're doing pegboard over that side, and it's going to have a black border around it, and the same thing here, we'll do a shadow board above the workbench with, black border. Storage, convenience, it's all about that.
This is your room.
So you haven't got carried away over what is essentially the garage?
Precisely.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
The last place for a sticky beak is Marie and James's. I've been concerned all week that they won't get finished.
I see a lot of grey. I see concrete floors. Where's the wow factor? You need some wow to win.
Yeah, so we're kind of relying on the layout of what we're putting in the garage to be the, oh, that's interesting. We kept our garage very minimalistic and the idea that the owner would add to it, but I can't believe how much we spent on a garage. We only wanted to spend $4,000 in the garage, but we've now doubled that. So that one up there is the attic stairs, pull the stairs down, extra storage up the top. Ooh.
This is the first time I've ever seen a couple get to the point where they've done all their painting 24 hours out. So well done.
Oh, thanks.
Cool.
So get those finishing touches in and get some wow in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya. We're quite happy with that to know, we're probably a little bit ahead, but in terms of what needs to happen in that garage, there is so much more we need to do.
It's the afternoon before room reveal on the Block NZ, and there's one rule that could throw a spanner in the works. All tradies must be off site by 6 p.m, and there's no tradies allowed back on site tomorrow. With very little time left in the day, let's hope the teams plan to make the most of it.
Oh my goodness, Alex, it's 3:30. We're fast running out of time.
Okay, 3:30.
We'll get there, eh?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Get out of my way.
Keeping out of the way is easier said than done. The team has arrived to install Quinn and Ben's sliding doors, and they're jostling with the builders and the Sparky to get them in.
Nice.
Come on. Oh, look at that.
Industrial style is on trend at the moment, and Joe's thinking custom made.
I'm going to build myself a cool little island table that's going to wheel out from under our bar in our garage.
Thank you, Philip.
No problem.
Cool.
And while Joe's out, Damo's recycled timber bar finally goes in.
Hi! Yay! Look! It's looking cool!
The electricians were waiting on some switchgear to be supplied, and they got that about 3 o'clock, so everything was sort of running behind. It's no fault of theirs, certainly. It's just one of those things in the trade industry. That'll be fine like that, eh?
Yeah, we can do that tonight.
It's 4 o'clock.
I know.
Right, I've got to get to work. What are you needing anyway?
We put a lot of effort into choosing lighting for our garage because, Damo's really keen on all the lighting stuff. He wants to be an electrician, and I just think that lighting does create a wow.
The panic factor is already high when the dreaded site foreman returns.
As per the resource consent, 6 o'clock, tools down, tradies gone, no tradies tomorrow.
These guys can do plug wire, no power tool, just screwdriver.
Nah, tradies supposed to go.
We didn't realise that the tradies had to leave the site at 6.
We had a lot of work for the tradies to do this afternoon. I think it's absolute rubbish rules. Really, it doesn't make sense at all.
Figure out what you need them to do and get them to do only those things, okay?
What about tomorrow?
No tradies tomorrow.
You don't have much time. 6 o'clock, tradies gone burger.
If something doesn't get finished by 6 p.m, it's not going to get finished at all.
The pressure's really on.
Those are the rules. All right?
We've got some beautiful lighting in there, and if it's not going, then what's the point?
That's the only thing that worries us because that does take a lot away from design.
You'll be done by 6, though.
What's that?
You'll be all done by 6, though.
Yeah, we have to be done by 6, yeah.
If the tradies aren't able to get things done by 6 o'clock, that means I'll have to do them or Marie will have to do it, and that could really put us behind.
How are you guys looking for time, Ben?
Yeah, all good. I'll probably jump onto the finishing lines around the keyboard.
Our builders are confident they can get it done, so that makes us confident.
Deadlines always have a way of creeping up on you, and all of a sudden, there's 1 hour to go.
Go, boys, come on!
What else needs to be done?
No pressure, but there's 30 minutes left. Door's done. Shelf done. Door works. Yeah, lights on. Whoa.
Our tradies are going crazy like in that last hour. I trust our tradies and I know they're going to make our deadline.
And the pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you, no matter what.
Over in House 4, there's no time for dancing.
I would help if I could, but I can't, so I'll just stand here and whee!
Joe's modular table comes together while Damo and the Sparkies go hell for leather to get the lights up and running.
It's near the end of the day and we don't have our tradies for much longer, so they're working like absolute madmen trying to get everything done because they can't come back in tomorrow, so this is it. If they don't do what they need to do, then we're not going to be finishing our room properly tomorrow.
Chuck that bad boy on.
If we don't finish on time and it's not how we want it to be, I'm going to be really gutted, to be honest. Especially being the first week, you really want to do a good job, you want to impress the judges.
We've only got about 5 minutes to go.
But for Damo, the drama has only just begun.
It's pack-up time.
Tools down at 6 o'clock, that's fine, no noise, but why can't a guy sit there and put a screw in the wall?
All right. 6 o'clock, that was it. So we've got no power. Feeling quite devastated because the lighting in our garage is such a big part of it, and if the judges don't see it with the lights, I think it's not going to have the effect that we want at all.
It's just, so I'm pissed off, to say the least, really. Bring all the gear out to the street, eh?
But there is a faint glimmer of hope.
Luckily, Damo is doing his electrician apprenticeship. He's going to do a Skype with our electrician, and the electrician's going to talk him through what he needs to do to get the lights going. So fingers crossed that's going to work and we're going to get the lights up for the judging tomorrow.
So as night falls with just 13 hours until room reveal, there's still a lot to do to pull off the ultimate garage. And I hope they're feeling confident because there's no one they can call for help.
I'm just clearing everything and then we're going to paint. Yeah, I think we've probably got about 6 hours of painting in us.
We got this thing where as soon as you open the door, bam, shut the door, boom.
Maybe about 1 o'clock. Where he's just painting the shelves. As you can see, very tired.
Alex was getting sad that it wasn't pretty, so we've done some big stripes.
I reckon we've got another 2 hours in us. We're going to do them in the morning.
Damo's still fiddling around with lights. It's taking a while, but they're going to look amazing. It'll be well worth it. Hey, Annie.
I'm going to spend the night trying to get these lights going. And it's taking complete time out of everything else.
We've got...
It's about to go. You ready?
Ooh, the lights are going to go on. The lights are going to go on.
No.
No? No lights?
No lights.
No lights.
Next time on the Block NZ, our teams race to finish their first rooms.
Clean, clean, clean. Hour and a half.
That's rubbish.
2 weeks of tension unfolds.
James, that's frustrating the heck out of me.
And will it be lights out for one team?
Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Who will impress the judges and take an early lead?
A complete and utter record